Yeah, welcome everybody. Glad you could join us today for this Pam Gregory inspired global meditation where Pam will take us through it once we get to the up to the top of the hour. So, yeah, what do you think, Jolie?
Let's do it.
Yeah, right. So, one of the things I wanted to mention actually to the community, anybody who's interested, we're going to do a premiere at 7:30 this evening UK time, which is literally just about 40 minutes away. Um, just with this particular video, I'll just do a quick share screen on this so you can see what it is. Here we go. Right. So this is the ramble that I did with Rua going back only, well, this is the irony, right? So basically, I actually did this interview with Rua 6 months ago now. But we had to wait until we did the follow-up because we needed part two to match up with episode one, if you like. So we've held back on it for now. But now we've managed to do it this last week, and it's a great ramble. And this is all about the tarot, and it's all about interpreting it. And Rua is really good with this kind of stuff and explains it in a layman's kind of way that even I can understand. But it's really interesting. It's really interesting how we break it down. So I'm going to just stop share on that one at the moment because, I mean, Jolie, you're a tarot user, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay, good. Um, yes, I am. And it is a very useful tool, especially in the moment. Like to start using it, for those of you that are interested in, like, I don't know how, just do a past, present, future, or even begin with looking at the card for the day and seeing what your day is going to look like, and look at the instruction booklet that comes with it. But more than anything, these symbols, colors, numbers, and all of that are there to spark the intuition. And that's really what the tarot is there to do. It's to help you to, I guess, what do you say, increase, or I guess expand your intuition. It's a useful tool. It's beautiful. And I'm sure Rua is got a gorgeous story to tell. So
Yeah.
definitely tune into that.
Yeah, and that's one of the things she definitely emphasizes that very point. Because when she pulls a card for you, like doesn't just pull a card because it's all based off. It's like the major arcana kind of thing, where she's working out based off, date of birth, whatever. But it's fascinating when you start to work through why, digging out certain cards with the major arcana, and
Mhm.
and how there's a personality card and then there's a soul or a spirit card, and it was
Right.
really interesting because it's the mechanism of actually getting into that. Now, okay, we ramble for over an hour, but there's a bit there towards the end where we really start getting to the meat of that, and then the part two, episode two, which will follow in a week's time, really will help the audience to kind of do it for themselves as well. But the thing that she was saying, that exactly as you explained there, it's an intuition thing because she'll show you the card and say, okay, what does it mean to you when you look at this? When you look at this picture on the card, what is it that jumps off the card at you? So it's like it gets you, and encourage you to think from the heart rather than from the mind, right? It's kind of it's just what does it intuitively tell you effectively about you, but there are certain aspects of that that can be drawn out, and it was really interesting going through the exercise. So I'm keen to share it. Rua is a wealth of knowledge with these things. She's done all her shamanic journeying over the years and her spiritual director work, and gone across multiple religious practices and really delved deep into so many things. I think to have her with us on this journey, because like for me, I'm just learning as I go along. Rua's been doing it for decades. Jolie, you've been doing this for decades.
Yeah,
So
it's ancient wisdom, ancient tradition. One card can just like tell you so much, every little detail, or you can do, like the way I do it is a chakra spread. So I lay down based on the micro, meaning, do you want questions answered about you? And then I use a certain part of the major arcana, which would probably be the lower numbers. And then if we want to get macro and know about what's going on in your place in the world and the world events. Then there's another part of the major arcana that I use. So it's like there's so many different ways. There's the English cross. There's so many different ways with which to use the tarot. And I would say starting at the Rider-Waite is good. And for those of you that are still like, I'm afraid of that because of the lore, Christianity, you know, all that demonic, begin with angel cards, number cards, you know, these things that sort of help you go about your day with joy and a positive spirit. And then once you get grounded in that, you can sort of move into something like the Rider-Waite, and there's Mother Peace. There's so many beautiful tarot decks out there to enjoy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, because I that's exactly again what we were talking about, the Rider-Waite deck as well. You know, that's what she uses.
Yeah.
So spot on. It was exactly that. And I, as an amateur, I kind of use the angel oracle cards and stuff like that. And I find them really interesting. And you know, any kind of divination method like that, it can really help because you can tell when it comes through with a clear sense of direction about certain things. I mean, also, stuff like, obviously having things like, I can't pick it off there now, but the pendulum and stuff like that, I tend to use.
Yes, that is also a tool of divination. It's very effective. You know, as our candles, you know, candle is another one. I don't want to say magic because people get crazy with that, but, you know, burning chakra candles can really move energy out. You want to know how to get rid of negative energy in your home or within you. You want to take a black candle, put it in the middle, and surround it by white candles. And you want to make sure the black candle burns down first, and then the white candles. And if one goes out, white candle, you don't let it, you light another one and you put it in its place. And you could do a pyramid structure. And you can have the white one at the top, two on the side, your black in the middle. And then that clears out. And you have an intention of peace, love, you know, removing blocks, that type of thing. So those fire, working with the elements, working with a tarot deck, which would be tangible, could be seen as any of the elements really, is effective in helping move energy and to create, manifest.
Yeah. Yeah. And just to say as well, this a couple of days ago, we brought out again that 2-minute section that you identified, Jolie, about protecting your energy. And brought that out in isolation. It's kind of under Elevated Planet's Twiglet Zone because that's what it was borrowed from the Twiglet Zone we did a couple of weeks ago. But that is a powerful piece. And very simple as well. And that's the joy of it, because it's so straightforward. It's all done in 2 minutes. It's so easy. And you kind of realize how easy it is to protect your energy. Or if you're unfortunate and you know, you have an energy attachment or an entity that's latched itself onto you. Now, you don't always know that you have, right? Because you may just like be struggling with certain aspects, but it's easy to do the clearing. I mean, literally takes seconds.
You know, and it all begins with intention, you know. From there, your intuition knows what to do. You could say, and we want to do a positive intention. You realize that maybe you don't like the state that you're in, but reach for what you want, because the energy of, I guess, darkness or something that is oppressive loves the negative loops and the tapes. What we've got benefit from doing is pivoting into the light work, light words, light actions, and that speaks from a place of love and compassion.
Yes, absolutely. So right. So I think we've reached that time now, Jolie. We are at the top of the hour. And so we're going to call upon Pam to talk us through this. It will just be straight away. She'll just go straight into it. This is her personal guided meditation that we put to images to support it. And there is also the link in the details below, which give you the direct access to the SoundCloud recording that Pam has out there as well. So for the curious, that's available all the time. But this will be on our channel as well on YouTube. So anybody who would like to subscribe, that will be always available. So We won't be coming back after it. We're going to just switch it off, because anybody that's drifting off on their guided meditation wants to stay in that state a little bit longer. You don't need me talking over the top of you. So we're just going to do that. So think, Jolie, we ready?
Yes, let's proceed.
And thank you to everybody for joining us. Here we go.
Yes, thank you.
So as we begin this meditation, you might want to light a candle or burn some incense. Just make sure you're not going to be disturbed, and have a sense of creating sacred space. Set a clear intention that this is for your highest good, the highest good of all, and the highest good of the earth. Use a mantra of we're welcoming in an ever-expanding consciousness of love. And then just take 3 long, slow breaths. And try and make the exhale a little longer than the inhale. You might even pause for a few seconds at the end of the exhale. Let your jaw go slack and all the tiny muscles around your eyes soften. Let your face soften, and you feel that heavy, softening relaxation just spreading down through your body, arms, your legs. Feel like butter melting in the sun. We're coming together with open hearts, and we're shifting the collective timeline every time we do this. So imagine our global community. We're creating a sacred global circle. Imagine holding our hands across the world and connecting with our hearts. Some of you may even feel a strong vortex of energy going around the world, connecting all of our hearts together. And know that inside your heart, very small but very bright, is a tiny flame. It's your life force that connects you to the divine. And in the center of this circle, put any living being who you feel or know is suffering right now. People in war zones, people in poverty, disease, famine. You can put animals, birds, all of sentient life. People in extreme weather conditions, earthquakes, volcanoes. Anyone or anything who needs help and healing, put them in the circle. And we're not going to dwell on the suffering, because that will magnify it. We're going to raise our consciousness beyond that. So start to see waves of very soft, gentle, pale blue light. Waves coming in, soothing, calming, all the extremes within that circle. Calming all the grief, the sadness, the hunger, the suffering. See it all soothing and calming as a mother would calm a child. And you can continue to visualize these soft blue waves of calm light all the way through your day if you wish. And then come back to that tiny, very bright flame of light inside your heart, your divine connection. And as you drop into this light and your breath, imagine that you're breathing in and out through the heart as if it were your lungs. And start to see this light get brighter, stronger, bigger. And feel that we're joining together with that heart light all over the world. Feel the expansion of love that we're creating every time we do this. And as your heart light expands, feel love, joy, compassion, peace, freedom, freedom for all beings. And we're connecting in this ever-growing web of light around the earth. And start to feel with your breath and your heart light that we're feeding this web of light with those positive emotions: love, joy, peace, compassion, freedom. And imagine this web of light is alive. It's shimmering. It's becoming bigger and brighter all around the earth. We're creating this from the invisible with our focus and our love, and this is how realities are created. You might even notice that other beings are starting to join us. More people, more animals, maybe the elementals, the fairies, the tree beings, our galactic family perhaps, coming together in an army of love, a tsunami of love that is bringing more connection and a sense of oneness to all of humanity. And this tsunami of love adds power to this web of light. You might see it as silver golden, sparkling, brilliant, shimmering, vibrant, and alive. and taking on its own momentum. And we're doing this by weaving the harmonics of creation with the divine. It's creating an unstoppable force to transmute all of the suffering from darkness into light. We're lifting all of life on Gaia and maybe beyond. And you might even feel that these pulses from our shimmering web of heart light are starting to reach out into the cosmos via this bigger web of light. They're stretching out like galactic superhighways of love. They're reaching out to our galactic family. And also, in this web of light, they're weaving back to Gaia, all of life connecting, even to the inner earth beings and all of those high intelligences. Everything has more life force now. Everything is more lit up, more heightened, more sparkling. It's a sense of pulsing oneness and harmony across our entire creation. Everything is connected to support the other in this web of light. This is cosmic love and unity consciousness weaving together to create a new reality in higher timelines where anything is possible. We're raising the love and light quotient on the earth. We're creating new stepping stones of light for others to follow. We can change timelines in a moment. We're coming together in thousands every day in one focused intention to build a more loving new earth. We're the bridge builders, the pioneers who will be talked about in history books. We're embodying that new frequency. We are new earth. We are creating a new energetic template. And our legacy will be that we stood strong in our light, our love, and our joy as acts of defiance as the battles raged around us. We're imprinting the energy field with a blueprint of a higher version of humanity, with compassion. And our legacy is how much we raise the love quotient in the world. We're warriors of light and warriors of love. Know that deeply in your heart. We're welcoming in an ever-expanding consciousness of love. And you might just check to see if we've eased the suffering somewhat since we started. And do you feel calmer, clearer, as if the lights have been turned up? Did you see a vision of the future we're creating together every day? Know our power as we come together in numbers every day to do this with spiritual dedication. Every day when we do this, we're adding to the tsunami of love across the world and the living light, which is creating a very different reality for us all. It's a powerful legacy to say that you could not have done more for love in this world as a bridge builder. And gradually, you might start to feel your body again. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And just come back to the room. I just want to thank you and send you many blessings to you all for being with me on this journey of immense courage and transformation. God bless.